Minecraft Mentor here, and today we're going over the Villager Recruits mod, which is exactly what it sounds like. You can recruit villagers to do different things for you, various combat things. But first, to get started, we are going to need a ton of emeralds. Next, you're going to need a blast furnace to make this guy, the armorer. As you can see, we've been doing a lot of trading. So you need to trade these guys up to level 2, which doesn't take too many. It's like maxing out one of these and bringing him up to apprentice. He will give you the shieldsman table. Now this does work like other trades, so you might have to go through multiple villagers in order to get that stand. In the case of right here, I've done dozens of trades, dozens of villagers. I still haven't gotten the toolsmith, which is, I believe, well, okay. This one's the shieldsman. This one is the crossbowman, which is the fletching table. The toolsmith, I believe, gives you the recruits table. And there are a couple more. I haven't figured out the horseman one. Nobody seems to mention it. So if you do figure out the horseman, comment it down below, so we can share that information with everybody else. That's one of the options. Once you get these tables, you're just going to place them in the world and find yourself a village or a villager that doesn't have a job or a job title just yet. Let's do them all. Let's do them all here. And we're going to have a few villagers here. They're going to run over and turn themselves into whatever table they chose as a job. Now that you do have these villagers, the final step is to actually hire them. So we're going to right-click these guys. It'll tell you how many emeralds to hire them. It tells them their HP at the time and everything. All these ones start out pretty low. So if we hire this guy, you can see now we have a bowman. Let's hire a crossbowman. Horse guy, of course, but he took 20 emeralds to do. And then we've got some melee over here. Okay, we don't need to hire them all, right? I guess one of each. My favorite is the horseman. Once you do have these recruits, you can do several different things. So we do interact with them. So if we click shift and right-click these guys, it opens up their little GUI here, and we can decide what group they're in. So you can break them down into archers, you can break them into a defense group, whatever you want. So you have 9 different groups. You could have one group defending your base, you go out with another group to attack. You can see it says neutral right now, so we can change that to passive or aggressive. So he gets really aggressive on mobs. We're just going to go neutral. Currently, he is holding position, so he's not going to go anywhere. We can tell him to wander freely, follow us, hold a position, back to position, so wherever he was before, you can send him back. Hold my position, so they'll all come to you, whatever group you're telling what to do, or the specific one. You can tell him to dismount his horse and back to mount. So as you can see, we have a few different options here also. So this is super cool. We can fully equip our mobs. They do take modded items too, to the most point. I found out they won't take create guns or any of those. They won't fire them. They treat them as a sword. So you do have to create a melee weapon with these guys, but we can give them a shield, netherite sword. We can load them up with some armor, make them super powerful. Give them food. They do need to heal, and you do need to feed them. As you can see, he swapped out his shield for food just now to boost his health up because his max health was 27, started at this. Also, we click here. We can assign to teammate, disband group, or reassign group. So there's a few different options there. Now that we have this guy like this, we can actually click R, and R is going to open up that same menu, but we can decide what we're going to do here. So we're going to command everyone. It tells us how many recruits we have. If you let go of R, it's going to, pull that screen away. So we can tell them to be aggressive. That's going to turn all of your recruits aggressive. We can tell them to follow me. So now check that out. They are actually attacking a raid party. Well, technically these aren't raid parties. Let's make them neutral. Make them neutral. Hopefully they stop fighting. But these guys, when you put them on aggressive, they will attack everything. These are the other way. So this is the easier way, I would say, in order to get, look, our crossbowmen got slain by these guys because these guys are so much more powerful, right? They have better armor, they have better everything. So if you do come across one of these parties, these patrols that randomly spawn, they kind of spawn like villager traders. If you do come across those, I would say hire them instead of going through this process. You should probably just collect emeralds using these guys because Let's check out, do we have a swordsman? Here's our swordsman, right? Health 20, level 1, no EXP. His moral's kind of low, and his hunger's kind of up there or whatever. Oh, I forgot to mention, we can tell this guy to dismount. That gives us access to his horse, give it some armor, and we can actually use his horse. But let's tell him, whoop, excellently. Let's tell him to mount his horse now. There we go. Now he's got a decked out horseman right here, and you can have multiples. But anyways, this swordsman that we had is kind of really weak. We check out the patrol ones. Max HP, he's got 14 more HP. He's still level 1, but he's got some EXP. He's got way better armor, morale, and other things like that. Once you get these guys to level 10, they're given strength and speed bonuses, I believe. And they all have infinite levels. So if you can keep these guys alive, they will keep getting stronger, and their health increases every time they level. So you could have a crazy strong villager here. But, I mean, that's pretty much it for it. You can explore through it. You can assign your teams. Each individual guy, you have to do that. So if I want him on, there we go. If I want him on, team 3 instead of 1, we can do that. And there's a lot of different options here, but really, really cool mod. I'm going to be installing this one in our zombie mod pack. Look, our little horseman's following us around. They're pretty good about following you too. You can go pretty far, but yeah, we're making a zombie mod pack, so these guys are going to come in really, really, really big handy when you get swamped with a horde, so you can have a bunch of archers and stuff help you out dispersing that. But anyways, if you found this helpful, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget, if you figure out how to do the horseman one and this other one right here, comment below, because I can't seem to find the table. I've gone through it many, many times.